So we are back to the fifth map of the game. So welcome back to PUBG Apex Summer League. And this is the fifth and last Erangel map of the day. And it's a pretty skewed playing path again from this map. You can see the most of the top part of the map will be out of access for every team. So it's going to be a bit cluttered. And let's see where everyone is gonna go into. So as we've been seeing, NXG and M4 always playing together in the very pure area around farm. But right now that's not the case, as we cannot see in NXG anywhere. So again, HOA and the team of PIGGIES are playing together in early poker. You're gonna see early fights between them. Other than that, it's gonna be pretty stale, and there'll be no fights in the first zone if I'm aware of. HOA has been finding it pretty comfortable just jumping into these buildings because they are always getting best buildings, and PGS, in the other hand, they are getting pushed into the bad buildings, and then finally in the end they just get wiped out. That has been the trend for the last game. Let's see what is going to happen in this game of Erangel, where Raxel is already getting shots from the team of HOA. So let's see if the coach squad will be able to fend off HOA and claim Lipoka for themselves. This is the third time we are playing Erangel for the day. The first Erangel which 976, first Erangel was won by HOA, and then the second Erangel which happened was won by SENMOD. And the last now, we can see HOA has decided to just leave the fights. So a bit more tactical approach coming out of HOA, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But one of their players are just in a pickle right now because Sevi is fighting alone, and none of the teammates will be able to help him at the moment because one guy is in the other side of the road, and the two teammates are just trying to flank in from the left side. Maybe try to catch someone off guard, and I think they will be able to knock one player off PGS in a bit of time because they are not aware of the two teammates of HOA coming from behind of them. Right now they know where they're coming from, but HOA get one knock onto JUNKYARD. As I've said, they are not aware of the wild flank that HOA just made, and but forgiven, unforgiven as HOA. Both knocks getting flashed up. It's a 3v3 in the moment. Fights favoring no one at this point, and Civic is not going to exit. Get flashed up again. And Raxiel getting knocked by Colony Maestro. It's a three-team fight at the moment, and Colony has decided to third-party the fight, and they have been getting kills left and right now as Maestro just killed one player out of HOA. So it's just too late for HOA now, and the players of Colony made an excellent move on to this fight, two-man fight, a good third party onto HOA and TGS. Not being able to get vision onto Colony, but they are aware of where Colony are, and Colony also know where HOA is situated as well. So let's see what is going to happen with the two teams. No more getting vision onto one player of Colony, but no knocks on either side. Sebi has a shotgun, and he'll get a knock onto Mr. Gio, and the second knock as well into HP. everyone who has been to Lipoka suffering from casualties. While meanwhile in the map we can see 976 is getting ASTRAX. The fight going on all sides. Now 2 players of HOA versus the 2 players left of Colony. And Action P is joining the fight as well. Everyone wants Lipoka. Action PH is just surprised to see people sitting out in the open, bleeding out. They're just like, what has been happening here? Already, a team of PGS has been wiped out, and then after that, Colony has been joining the fight. Now, Action PH follows suit. So, it's a 4-man fight in Lipoka in the phase 1. And meanwhile, okay, 4PG just annihilated M4. In the background, we didn't even see a knock. At least we didn't see it because there was a 4-squad fight going on in Lipoka, in which 2v4 is happening in Lipoka right now. Action PH still has 4 players alive, but 2 of Colony and HOA has been killed. So let's see what will happen in that fight. If Action PH is gonna come out on top or Colony is gonna something. Because maybe one player of Action PH is knocked out, so let's see what's going to happen. But he is getting rest up, but Colony is trying to push them. Every team are getting impatient and aggressive right now because they know they are in the running to be on the last 8 of the points table, so they don't want that, right? They just want to rack up the most kills as much as possible and then try to get into the top 8. Oh my god, SENMOD has been just eliminated by the JUNKYARD crew as well, so all of the fights are going on the first phase, just 17th alive already. So we know what's going to happen in the next 10 to 20 minutes, right? It's going to be pretty stale because everyone will have a lot of positions to get into, a lot of space will be available in the opening, in the zone, and it's not going to be that hard for teams to get in. Already a lot of teams has been eliminated from the lobby. In the name of Colony has been eliminated. Colony has been eliminated. HOA has been eliminated. PGS has been eliminated. And Action PH has conquered Lipovka finally. And also SENMOD has been completely annihilated with the JUNKYARD group as well. So everyone out of the aggressive. And also we can see that the M4 were also completely annihilated by 4 piggies in the meanwhile as well. So everyone getting fights from left and right. So there's just 7 teams that have in the moment. 6 teams has been eliminated already. So Team 4CG is the only team who will have to make a long rotation. As we can see, the JUNKYARD group force and the 4 piggies are deciding to go towards 976. I don't think it'll be a good idea because 976 are pretty lethal with their guns. But anyways, the JUNKYARD group starts a fight with 4 piggies. Everyone wants a fight, everyone wants to kill, everyone wants to put their heads into everything right now. We are seeing a lot of runovers. What the hell is happening in the open? The JUNKYARD group are finding everything that they want. Okay, don't lift now, it's not good for you. Okay, a drive-by from Sniper as well. The last guy from Pubg is 1 HP left. To him, Mash not even bothered about himself. The Pubg is just running him down at this point. Yep, that's gonna be it. Nah, he won't get the kill. Won't get the kill to JUNKYARD group. He's gonna kill himself, and the 4 piggies will be eliminated in 7th place. 6 teams alive. It's just phase 1, remember. It's just phase 1 all. Everyone is running havoc around the map. No one wants to live. Everyone just wants to fight. And Roulette just wants to knock out the Pubg. Yep, finished up. That's going to be it for Pubg in this game. Everyone going out in the offensive. But the Junkyard Group has been playing exceptionally well with their kills, knocking out 2 different teams of SENMOD who have already won a map, and for PIGGIES who are already lethal, as we know. Good shots, good knocks, strategies coming out of the Junkyard Group. They'd be thinking with themselves, we should have been doing this pretty early, like, yep. At least better late than never. Things are going to be pretty stagnant for a while now, as we've been surprised with a lot of fights from the beginning now, and it's just phase 2. There's a lot of place to play with, so team is just going to sit in their own places. But for CG, will we be able to, see a fight between 4CG and 976, and possibly ASTRAX trying to put their nose into what and 976 has got? It is possible that 976 can see where 4CG is going to and get a kill of their own. But as you can see, 976 is the least interested to get a fight right now, because they're sitting pretty on top, maybe because 21 kills in the first game. That's more or less what a team scores in the whole day with 4 maps. But they just racked up all in one game. So they're sitting pretty good on top. And anything that they'll get in any matches will be like bonuses right now. And Rule already have 2 kills in this map, so they're chilling. They don't care. They know it's just 22 alive, so if they're gonna play careful and good, they can get 10 points of push too. So they won't mind. Oh my god, that's a good drive by coming out of IR Amit. So they are in caution because vehicles are coming out of all sides, and they might be getting pinched as well, because just 976 are just in the open. They have no correct compounds in their name, and they are not aware that one player of they are not aware of the one player who has chosen to stay close to them, and Hilwa has got a knock off onto Roulette, and now Hanax has been knocked as well. So let's see what's going to happen. The last 2 players who remain on 976. Okay, I guess they just decided to get out of this fight. This is not worth it. They know it was a pretty blind push out of 976. They were just in the open when the team were pushing, 4CG was pushing into 976. They just decided to stay in the open again and maybe get something out of it. So 4CG claiming 2 kills out of this fight, and 976 losing 2 early players. As I said that they shouldn't be fighting in the open, they did, and they had to pay the price for it, and they lose 2 players early. Not early to be exact, but still 20 players alive. Losing 2 players is not a good thing for them, considering they only have 2 kills. Players alive. Let's see what everyone has in their backs right now. The Silent has an arm in his hand. Phase 3 already, but still just 20 players live. Just 6 teams live. The Junkyard Group sitting on top with 7 kills already in the name, and also Action PH will have some kills on the name as well. So let's see which team will come on top in the end, as just 6 teams alive right now, so they're just playing like a DM. Comparing to the last 2 matches, last 3 matches to be honest, the last 2 Miramar and 1 Erangel, which was pretty constricted, too many players alive in the last zones. So something different out in the open right now, just 20 players alive, and a pretty big zone with a lot of compounds as well. So let's see what the teams decide to do, because they won't want to get in the fight right now. Nothing much going on around in Erangel right now. The zone, even though I just decided to say central, see nothing wild going on with the zone as well. So they're just trying out what can be done. They're just taking cover in their own positions. Just trading shots here and there, no serious fights. So everyone going for the zone at the moment. ASTRAX is the team with heaven right now, the best position of all. So let's see where PINTADOS and 976 both just want to lean into this compound, and we can see the JUNKYARD crew taking shots on the 4CG. Okay, fights going on between PINTADOS ESPORTS and Action PH. 2 of Action PH getting knocked. Carbon Lodi getting knocked and fleshed by PINTADOS KO. But Kins is still knocked down, so it's a 3. But only one player of Action PH was in this place who just got knocked and fleshed up. So PINTADOS ESPORTS will get their player up and running, so LB4 still alive, claiming a kill onto Action PH. All good for PINTADOS ESPORTS. Fights going on between Action PH and PINTADOS ESPORTS. James has been knocked out once more, but Silent gets a knockout to Geo, which is K47, and K47 to Sense as well. So just one player alive for Action PH at this moment, who will be knocked out in 6th position. So 5 teams alive, and Kens will be rested up again. Five teams allow and 10 players still alive, fighting out for last angle of the map. A lot of players to rotate into, so team won't be finding it pretty hard to rotate to the zone. So let's see what's gonna happen. ASTRAX has the best position as of now. So we can see the whole team of PINTADOS Esports are coming directly into ASTRAX, and they just decided to get out of this position. Setup has to be careful here because one dry boy and a bullet to his side is enough for him to get knocked out. PINTADOS will knock on to one player of 976, so it's just one player left. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see how much time he's going to be able to survive in the midst of all the shots that he's getting in. As well, so PINTADOS Esports are going pretty wild right now. Okay, the JUNKYARD group has found a knock on to ASTRAX player as well. So ASTRAX, and he just got flashed up. So they're not having a good outing, even though having a better position. Don't know what happened there. And that'll be it for 976 in this game. They'll be out in the 5th position, and they'll be just having 2 kills in their name. 4 players of PINTADOS Esports and 4 players of 4CG remain the JUNKYARD group with 3 members, and the ASTRAX who did have the best position out of the map, but still they aren't able to do anything out with it. Just 2 alive at the moment. Let's see what PINTADOS Esports will be able to do. And now they don't have the zone, so they'll be forced to push into ASTRAX. So let's see their form, if their form is enough to take down the 2-man standing of ASTRAX. Unfortunately, just get a knock onto ASTRAX. This should be their get-go, right? PINTADOS Esports should just be pushing onto ASTRAX at this point, but they're not. They're still hesitating. I don't know what they're thinking about. I don't know what they're hesitating about, but 4CG isn't making any hesitation. As 1 knock on their name, 4CG are already there. Let's see what happens with the fight between PINTADOS Esports and 4CG, but I don't think 4CG are aware. They was gonna get knocked, maybe, but no, 4CG gets knocked out of all players, and Amit, who has been fighting in front of everything, gets knocked out. He gets knocked out pretty much. Vetsubu getting knocked out as well. Vicky Rex getting knocked. Is just down to Killua. Pretty neat work out of PINTADOS Esports. 1 player of Killua alive. Let's see what's happening. Killua went after getting 2 knocks. Killua getting 2 knocks out of nothing, to be honest. But had to sacrifice the life of 3 teammates to get the 2 knocks. Is right now, and is going to be finished up. PINTADOS Esports annihilate Team 4CG. But in the meanwhile, ASTRAX as a position on PINTADOS and JUNKYARD group from long range are also able to pin on the PINTADOS Esports as well. So let's see what ASTRAX and the JUNKYARD group are able to do with this position. Excellent decision out of the JUNKYARD group to go all the way to the right to make this fight in this point, because that decision has made them to get 2 knocks out of and flash out 1 player. ASTRAX 1 player has been killed as well, so it's going to be tough for ASTRAX to do anything significant in this map right now. So the 1 player who has been having a deep flank of JUNKYARD group is still making life difficult for PINTADOS Esports by tagging silent out pretty hard. So let's see what Sin will be able to do more from this situation. But the zone is closing up on him. The ASTRAX has been eliminated, so it's just between PINTADOS Esports and JUNKYARD Group. PINTADOS Esports have 12 kills to their name. Meanwhile, JUNKYARD Group has 9. So which team gets the dinner will decide who will come out on top on this map. But the JUNKYARD Group, as of now, has the better positioning and good read on what is happening on all the players. But PINTADOS Esports are split up and they don't have the zone as well. So they'll have to come to a dip. So if they both play together and good, they might be able to do something out of it, but I'm not sure because Snipehole has a pretty good positioning for himself because they'll be coming on directly to Snipehole in any given moment. And if Snipehole is able to get one knock and able to damage one player, that's it for PINTADOS Esports in their last venture in Erangel today. So let's see what they'll be able to muster up and do with smokes and all of the facilities that they have right now. So they know that there are people waiting for them under this ridge and the one anchor who is in long range. So they are careful of what is happening. They are aware of what is happening. They just want to make a distraction. They just want to get one knock in their name so that they could start their move. But that one knock is just not going to them. They just wanted, as I said, they're going straight to Snipehole, and Snipehole takes advantage of it. One player. Let's see what Silent will be able to do. KO will be flashed up, and it's just up to Silent who will get a nade damage from Snipehole and long range shots as well. So he's out of the safe zone. He doesn't have anything on him, and I think this nade is going to be done. No, he's still fighting it out on 49 HP, getting shots from long range. The safe zone is going to do it. Snipehole will do the job. Yeah, that'll be it. The JUNKYARD Go has been playing way too aggressive from the beginning. They haven't stopped. They haven't stopped moving. They have been on the roll from the beginning, and 11 kills and a chicken dinner. Pretty decent out of JUNKYARD Go. Pretty decent from PINTADOS Esports as well. But the rest has been lacking this game. GG's to everyone who has been playing this. There will be